This is the brief on electrostatic potentials and charge modeling. So we're diving into something called Poisson's equation. It's basically the fundamental rule that links electric charge to voltage. And what's really key here is how we decide to model that charge mathematically, because that choice completely changes the resulting electric field. Okay, let's jump in. First, you've got to know that Poisson's equation is like the essential map for electrostatics. It tells you how the charge density, where all the electric charges are packed together, directly creates the electric potential, or voltage, in a system. Second, and this is a big one, how you model that charge matters a lot. If you use a mathematical trick called the delta function, you're basically treating all the charge as if it's crammed into one single theoretical point. The result? The potential field creates a singularity. The voltage literally spikes to infinity right at the center, and that delta function is the sole reason for it. Finally, what's the fix for this mathematical headache? Well, it's surprisingly simple. You just distribute the charge. So instead of a point, you model the charge as being spread out, maybe across a hollow sphere. And when you do that, the singularity completely vanishes. The potential inside becomes finite and constant. It just proves that spreading the charge out results in a physically smooth field. In short, the nature of your charge model and Poisson's equation is what determines whether you're dealing with a problematic mathematical singularity or a physically smooth, finite field.